effect hits you like a wave, a fresh new spin on the news you crave. Turn the page and you see the light, a different angle that feels so right. No more waiting for the truth to show. Every story starts to glow. Daily news in a way you didn't know. It's the Taz Effect that steals the show. Open your mind, let the colors flow. Daily news in a way you didn't know. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us here at the Taz Effect Daily News in a way you did not know you could use. Whew. Child. Okay. The Nancy Guthrie case is like the octogenarian version of Jean Rene Ramsey at this point. Okay, I think we can all agree to that. Do we think at this point in time we're going to get answers? Probably not. Has that woman more than likely gone on to glory? Probably. And I'm not saying this to be heinous. I'm not saying this to be mean. Hey April. Hey Annabelle. But here's the thing. Hey sis. Hey Jess. Y'all do know going into somebody's comment section, especially mine when I'm giving updates and going, who is this woman? Why does everybody care? I don't care. You trying to seem like the cool kid, this contrarian, nobody's buying it. Okay. We're no longer in junior high school. Hey, Nana J, we know you're full of shit. We know that you care and you're interacting with the content, which means you're going to get more of it. And I hope that nothing bad ever happens to anyone in your family. Any friend of yours, know nothing, because I don't think y'all realize how egregious that is. Whether that woman was white, whether her daughter was famous or semi-famous, I don't care. And then folks going, you can't tell me you don't know who Savannah Guthrie is. Everybody doesn't watch TV, network TV. Everybody does not watch morning shows on traditional television. Get past that. But to keep saying that is ridiculous. Also, why? Why do y'all have an obsession on trying to tie everything in recent news to the Epstein-Maxwell files? Hey. Y'all think this 84-year-old woman's abduction is a part of the Epstein cover-up? Hey, Tristina, y'all are a part of the Epstein cover-up. Like, let's be real. And they're like, well, you think it's payback because she interviewed one of the victims? Do you know how many reporters have interviewed the victims? One just dropped a book last year. We're going to get into that book in my Learning Through Literature series once we get done with Virginia Roberts Giuffre's memoir. If there was a cover-up involving the Epstein-Maxwell files and people were being kidnapped and offed, there would be about 200 of us left on the planet at this point, the way this is going. Because not only was there sex trafficking, there was drug trafficking, there was identity theft, there was money laundering, and the list goes on. Like, all of the people that would have to be involved and would have to be eliminated. One, if there was a major cover-up going on, and this cover-up lasted decades through administrations, and they got the highest of the highest, we would not know about any Epstein-Maxwell files. Jeffrey Epstein would still be alive. He would have been able to flee to his little island, and he would have evaded jurisdiction. Do y'all understand how cover-ups work? It's not a cover-up when everybody knows about it. Mango Mussolini may be petty, but he's not that smart. He's not that smart. I don't know how y'all go from making jokes about how little of intellect he has to then thinking that he is capable of some of the most intricate maneuvers known to man. And also, eliminating one or two people out of a network that we know spans thousands. There are thousands of victims on their own, thousands of victims walking around living, breathing. Okay. Thousands globally. If you wanted to keep something secret, those are the first people you would hush up because they have nothing left to lose and everything to gain. You done already called them every name in the book. You done already took everything from them, including their dignity. The wealthy, they're like, you know what? I'll take early retirement. I'll step down. And they can go anywhere that they want to go, get a little plastic surgery, and assimilate back into life. Hello, Whitey Bulger, anyone? And once again, I need y'all to really think about this. What stopped with the death of Jeffrey Epstein? How much healing have they been offered? Not much. They haven't been offered much healing. So many people have tried to take advantage of them, make a name for themselves off of the victims, everything. Like killing Jeffrey Epstein, the genie was out of the bottle, okay? The baby was out of the belly. You can't put it back. You can't put it back. Like, I need y'all to stop every time there's a major news story that breaks. Like, now y'all sitting here going, Iran, the war with Iran, that's to cover up the Epstein files. Please tell me, when did the House Oversight Committee, stop holding interviews? They just dropped a list of 7 people that they done sent letters to come in and give depositions. When did we stop talking about Epstein? Hey, now that we dropping bombs everywhere, what did it stop? Like, have we forgotten why the United States goes and tries to destabilize certain governments? Why we try to force regime changes? Like, they didn't even wait administrations this time. We went straight from Venezuela that did what? Nationalized its oil so that the people of Venezuela could profit from their natural resource, right on over to Iran, who did what? Because we've been fighting with them since 1954. Okay, the US has been trying to gentrify, aka colonize, Iran since 1954 on a regular schmegular basis. And what did Iran do? Oh, that's right, nationalize their oil. So why? So they could profit off of it and not the US coming in to profit from it. So what the hell does it? Y'all do realize multiple things can go on at once. Multiple crimes can be committed at once. Y'all have turned everything into a TV show or a movie where you're not even a part of an ensemble cast. You just think that you're the superstar. No, I'm sorry. We've gotten ahead of ourselves. We did not start this thing off right. To those listening in over the radio airwaves, thank you for tuning in at gcpr.live. Those that are viewing and listening from all over social media, thank you. Hey, how you doing? Hey, hi. And just so you know, your girl has kicked things off over on Patreon, starting with a little ditty regarding the Epstein-Maxwell files and white women. White women. You know, I got to throw in a Molly Shannon reference at least 3 to 4 business times a year, Jay. That's what I do. That's what I do. Shout out to Molly. There's 2 Mollys I love. Not the Molly that you pop. Molly Ringwald, Molly Shannon. We love a good redhead. I download Patreon. I don't think you have to download Patreon. I think you can just get it from the web. Yes, I'm proud of this. I'm very proud. Yes. I did jazz hands too. Now we're not making out with no trees though. But back to Miss Nancy Guthrie. Y'all do realize that there are just some cuckoo, cuckoo, crazy people up there. I ripped jeans in the back during that superstar move once. I have, yeah, so have I. I have messed myself up. Trying to do that. Hey, everyone. But Nancy, y'all do realize that there are just some people that are crazy, and y'all have forgotten that some folks don't like people in their family. Like Nancy Guthrie was with family. We don't know if she got dropped off at home or not. We don't. We don't know how long the blood droplets were there. We don't know. We don't have a timeline. And I think y'all keep forgetting that the first couple of ransom notes didn't even come from the kidnappers, the family, nothing. Just somebody that was like, you know what, I'm gonna capitalize on them, and I think they got some money. And it was somebody young because they didn't realize that you could trace Bitcoin. I don't know how they figured you couldn't trace Bitcoin, but trace Bitcoin. But there are people who think that being a keyboard warrior online is going to keep them from getting their ass whooped because they truly think that can't nobody find them. You can be found. But people are asking for Bitcoin. And y'all out here, yeah, it's an intimidation factor. Could you go intimidate some intellect, please and thank you? Please and thank you. Also, before we get further into this, let me explain something. One, to the person that I was speaking directly to the other day when I asked y'all to help me with an experiment. Now I know our experiment got derailed because certain diabolical duos showed up to the sound of coffee, but said person did out themselves today because I said some things over the course of the past 2 days. So let me be clear. Save your BS. At almost 50 rotations around this thing called Earth, it ain't that hard. It's going to be harder than that to pull the wool over my eyes. Okay. If you want to compliment me, you know where to find me. You can compliment me. You don't have to make a public spectacle out of it. And you don't have to attach a man to giving me a compliment. You don't have to make sure a man reads the shout out so he can see it. You know that I'm on to you, and you want to play on the heartstring of someone that you set yourself up to believe that they are going to be your forever savior. Let me explain something to you. You're not very observant. In the past 6 months, 3 other women, just like you, pale faced than a mother, did the same thing. Let's play a game, class. Where are they now? And no, I'm not saying this to be conceited. No, I'm not saying this to pat myself on the back. I'm saying this to remind you that real recognize real. And do I have the capacity to one day be a damsel in distress? Yes. Do I go out of my way to center myself in needing to be saved? No. I'll text you after. Well, I'll call you after this, Jess. Hey, DJ. So let's be very clear. I am a very kind hearted person. I am a very nice person. I know that. There are parts of me that are childlike, that are very naive, and I wouldn't change that for anything. That is who I am. I accept it. I love all parts of me. Do I strive to be better every single day? Yes. Sometimes I knock it out the park, sometimes I don't. So goes life. But I'm nobody's dummy and I'm nobody's fool. And I've said it before. I can take a joke. I love a good kiki. What I don't like is for somebody to play on my intelligence, because out of everything that was dealt to me in life, my intelligence is the one thing 100% I have total and complete control on. How intelligent or how stupid I am, I determine. I put in the work to be who I am. And we're not doing this. And I'm going to say something, and all of y'all are about to know exactly where I'm coming from. And you can be mad. I do not care. But I'm going to rip the band-aid off. If you're on the edge and considering remaining a part of the census or not, you're not bouncing back that quickly. You went from you want to end it all, took 3 breaths, and you kick in with everybody. I do not care what your end goal is, but take a step back. You found a community and you're about to get excommunicated out of the community. Life gives enough stress that we don't need this. And trying to tug at me because it's clear that I'm not buying your shit is not going to change. Who going to check me, boo? I love and respect my fellow guild members. I love and respect my fellow hosts at GCPR. But I don't determine who they engage with, nor do they determine who I engage with. They don't determine who I believe and who I don't, and vice versa. And there is a reason why you keep playing and running to men, grown ass men, but not trying to find any refuge in women who would have presumably walked the walk that you are just beginning to walk. And I have a sinking feeling that the moment that you are no longer getting attention, that you can no longer center yourself, then all of a sudden people are going to have been inappropriate with you. No one is going to risk it all for you. Everybody has a place. Everybody has a stage. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. All of us have a public. The size of our public is different. What makes me me, what draws people to me ain't going to be what draws people to you. There is room for all of us on this stage called Earth, whether you want a piece of the spotlight or not, whether the spotlight chases you or not. Everybody isn't meant for center stage. Some people work better behind the scenes. Some people work better in the audience cheering on. But if you feel the need to be front and center and to be the headliner, write something. Don't just say you're a writer, write something. You have platforms. Every time you see everybody kikiing together, what you don't have to do, have a tragedy. It's exhausting. It is exhausting. And I personally am over it. And I'm just going to talk for myself. I have stuck a pin in my grieving publicly for a reason. A few times, people have tried to encourage me to take a moment with you all that have been with me through, at this point, so many milestones in life. And would I love to do that? I would. I think I need a good cry and hug fest with my extended family. That is you all. But I can't, because every time I get close to, every time one of the big bros, one of the big sisters are like, hey, Taz, come do it. Here you come having a freaking tragedy like no other. And you know what you're doing, because within 2 to 3 business days, then all of a sudden, Taz is the bee's knees. I get up every single day, as do everyone else that watches, as do millions of people every single day. We suck it up to get through the day. We go through so much and we put a smile. In the few moments somebody says, hey, you know what? You're doing a good job. Here you come. I told y'all, just because you don't see me doesn't mean that I'm not there and I don't see and hear everything. You did not see me in the comment section of this morning's show, but I was there. And before you think, well, Taz, it seems like a stretch. It seems like you're making this about your. Go back and check the receipts. Go back and check the receipts, because by now, if you figured out who I'm talking about, go back and check the receipts. This is why I put forth the experiment that I put forth 2 days ago. In the next few weeks, I have to make a decision as to what I can forever live without, what I can wait to replace. Because it is just not feasible to keep trying to store things. And some of my things are legitimately being held hostage. And I am still battling with a body that's struggling to heal. And every single day, I watch as we try to rejoice in the progress that Michael Pruitt is making, but we can't because of you. We're trying to check on Pamela, but we can't because of you. No, this is not how the show was supposed to go. I am tired. I am tired of being forced to hold it together and piece it together while I watch someone watch everybody else's content, repost everybody else's content to take bits and pieces of everybody else's heartache and string it together and regurgitate it as if it's something that they're going through. I got some news that should be amazing news that I should be screaming from the rafters to share. But I can't. And it dawned on me because I was asked if I had a bio to be added to a website. And I realized I didn't. I did not have a bio written. Not for myself. Written a bunch for a bunch of other people, and been working on promoting the shows and the station, which I get a kick out of. I sat down to just write my current professional bio. I told a friend of mine, I said, on paper, I sound really cool. They told me that I am really cool. I don't allow myself to feel it. And I realize I don't allow myself to feel it because I can't. I can't. I am a Black woman navigating spaces not meant for me. For every inch I did not get to be equal in height and stature to my brothers, I got in personality. I know I am two huge scoopings of personality and extraness. I am never going to be everybody's cup of tea. But I realize I have been taking a back seat and making myself small for the sake of making people comfortable that are working overtime to erase me. And I really noticed it Monday. On Chaos, Thomas, angry, Gambit can tell you there are things that I do that I just do. Jess also can tell you this. That I just do. I don't think anything of it. I don't think it warrants a thank you or acknowledgement. Monday was just me being me. And Thomas made a big deal about it. And we spoke for a little bit afterwards because I was like, it's not a big deal. And he explained to me, it is. Like, he said, you don't do things that are quick, that are just off the top of your head. And just as I was going to let myself feel that, There has to be a person come in with the look at me. I could do it too. It's not hard. She's not special. We can all do it. Last night, I pulled out pen and paper and started to construct taglines, talking points, specific intros to uniform myself, to change and the amount times recently where I've been told I'm too much, that I'm overshadowed. I literally, no joke, started writing it out. You can tell multiple pages of me writing it out. And today, for someone to attempt to use me as a pawn, something broke. I have kept a smile when I shouldn't have. February 26th is the anniversary of the passing of my paternal grandfather. February 27th is the passing of my maternal grandfather. February 28th is the anniversary of the passing of my mother. Did I say anything? No. Did I still smile? Did I still hope? Bring you some information, a little bit of joy. Yes. One Monday, to hear and read a slight remixing of my words from an old blog. And then today, I have had enough. I have had enough. You don't have to like me. You don't have to support me. You don't have to be here. It is okay for you to like my brothers from other mothers and not rock with me. It is. But just like I'm able to be happy for you and to cheer you on every time someone says good job. And at this point, I am left with a question. Why me? Why me? Like, seriously, in the past 6 months, 3 different people. Why me? Annabelle, I always need snacks. Oh, I think I rubbed my eyes too hard. They burn. I am sorry. Like I said, this was not the show that I had planned. I am human, and holding it in, it was. Look, I know that for whatever reason, I don't know how it got to this point, but there are people who think that I am just the big, bad, tyrannical. I'm not, okay? I am not. I know that I'm extremely sensitive. Can just please. You know what? That is brilliant, Justina. But yeah, I couldn't hold it anymore, and I debated and debated and debated. But I've sat and I've watched this pattern, and I've watched the escalation. And as someone who not only has had multiple attempts that has hit a rock bottom in a way that I wish on no one, and has had to sit with people that have hit their rock bottom. Mm-mm. Like, I have never hidden, I make no qualms about my stint at the Grippy Sock Casino and Resort. Mainly because I did slightly, depending on how you look at it, incite a coup. And I only have to admit that because everybody that was there with me found me on social media and follows me. And yes, they have my permission to tell people where and how we met because they're a great group of people. And they may or may not have become my security and butler staff. Don't judge me too much for that. I'm fragile. Okay? And they wouldn't let me keep all my jewelry. I had to soak my nails off. And they only let me have, wait for it, wait for it, 2 pair of glasses for the whole time I was there. And I couldn't have my outside furry blanket. It was ghetto. We didn't like it. Okay. But that was the result of actual harassment. Harassment that followed me from social media platform to social media platform to social media platform, on and offline. And being doxxed, not just by my address being put up, but a picture montage leading people to my front door. To the point where, live on air, I tried to take myself off the census. I don't say this for sympathy. I don't say this as a pat on the back for surviving. I'm saying this saying that you can't come to me with certain stories. I know, no cute, comfy blanket. It was ridiculous. I mean, it went almost. Well, went almost took me a couple times. Thank goodness for General Gambit being a big old being a great person, because he saved your girl from being literally gone with the wind a couple times. Yeah, you can't sit here and tell me that everybody you know and trust has turned against you, but you are so easily willing to share and lean on complete strangers that you just met, that you haven't even had a serious conversation with. Because I know what it's like to go to sleep and then wake up and your bestie is no longer your bestie and you don't know why. That your confidants are no longer your confidants and you don't know why. That whatever happened while you were sleeping, you are now the villain and they are coming for your freaking neck. So have I, Dread, for the most part. I know what it's like to realize that a good chunk of your family only tolerated you because of your mother. When she passes away, you're not going to have really anyone. I know what that feels like. And I know because of the dark days when somebody is cosplaying. Because in the midst of all of this, how many of y'all missed they they used Thomas's face, that vigilante villain. Hey Aaron. Hey Bunny. Tell the people why you really have a problem with me. I am not the only woman at GCPR radio. I am not the most popular woman at GCPR radio. Okay, it's some baddies over at GCPR. Okay. So y'all can stop trying to make it your canon moment, your character arc, to try to be disrespectful to me. Just because I'm sensitive does not mean that after I get done crying, I will not kick you in the cooter biscuit. Because I will. No, she pretends to leave and then she comes back. It's okay, DJ. I didn't do it, Dread. They was messing with me. All right. Since I've eaten up most of the time on here, I guess I should give y'all some notes, Cliff Notes version. Well, we know Kristi Noem is a bird-legged hoe. She's also a fraud. One of the staffers mouthed out that she would have a budget if she wasn't paying for dick. I keep telling y'all should watch the off hours of C-SPAN. It goes down. It goes down when they think ain't nobody watching. They be saying some things. Um, much love to her. Kristi Noem gave a contract to the husband of a former staffer of hers. Her affair partner is still up there with her. She got called out for lying under oath. Secret Service still doesn't like her because there's a little scuttlebutt going around that she may have got purse snatched again. So, thank you, Tristina. Wait, what? What did I miss? No, I'll talk to you and well, you know who works my nerves. He decided to compliment me earlier today. There was more than Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem stuck in my head because I watch C-SPAN like it's a telenovela. Why? Because they either fall asleep, try to secretly hunch on the congressional floor, or they look like they're about to come to fisticuffs. But all of them are like 150 years old. So really, I watch to see who's going to croak out on camera. Maybe that is something I should talk to my therapist about. I don't think that is why I should be doing this. I know, Madam J. Thank you. Yeah, C-SPAN is here when the disability checks stop. But yeah. Also, I did not realize until the passing of my granny how much money was at stake and being tossed about in my family. So that's what I tell people. I'm broke. Right here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I would be. This should brighten everybody's day. Remember the Melanoma's movie. If you're new here, you don't know who Melanoma is, Trump's wife. And if you don't understand why I call her melanoma, look up the definition of melanoma. That's the best I can tell you. Okay, remember she was like in the single digits for ticket sales. Yeah, I said what I said. And they were trying to lie to us. They were trying to manipulate us, saying that it was doing so great. It was blockbusters. Nick Adams came out with one of his Twitter fanfics. By the way, link is in my bio. I do a really great Nick Adams fanfic. I've mastered how to write as if I were that man. Maybe there really is a horny 12-year-old trapped in my body. Horny 12-year-old boy. Probably. I don't know. But guess what? Guess what vanished from the box office charts after a whopping 4 weeks. I know it seemed like a lifetime. I guess you see you next lifetime. Melania. Yeah. Now, I feel like, well, my granny and papa are dead. Y'all can just reimburse me. I feel like every speech therapist that I had to go to because teachers were acting like they couldn't understand me with a heavier accent, and I had to like work on it. Doesn't work that much when I can't concentrate on what I'm saying. But she could be first lady and sound like somebody kung fu fighting her tongue every time she opened her mouth. Yeah, it's now safe to go to the movies. Now I got to go find my list of movies that I wanted to see at the actual movie theater. So, now they're still saying that her documentary may have broken initial box office predictions. What were the we all predicted that it would sell one ticket. So, yes, Storm, I have a very heavy accent. So a lot of practicing. Trust and believe. If I ever get super excited or super mad, it comes out because I can't concentrate. Yeah, it's they done pulled it. Comments on the story. I highlighted these, so I'm going to share them with you. Scott says, I wonder why there were only millions of dollars of unused tickets bought in the U.S. The 187,000 in international earnings is a more accurate barometer of how the movie has actually been received. Now, in this economy, we know that people do not have just millions of dollars sitting around to buy tickets that they never used. And the way the United States is set up, We know we can read an email that says, hey, you have up until this point in time to get a refund or transfer it over to something else. We will wait and still argue them down to get them to transfer it for us. Um, New York Law 13 says this was never a serious movie, just a way to move money to Melania and curry favor with Trump. And it was a rounding error for Bezos. Um, Another person said, turns out money laundering is not a preferable form of entertainment. Somebody else said, Melania 2, The Deportation. That's the movie I would watch. Somebody says she is only somebody because of who she's married to, and that is meaningless. Take Donnie on a long trip to a nursing home and both hide away for eternity. Soon to be a VHS tape given away free with every Amazon order over $86.47, then appearing in a dollar store dumpster and landfills everywhere. One person said, banking contacts tell me the Trumps apparently laundered close to $300 million, though, losses from the movie into banks in Vanuatu and Liechtenstein. This is what America is all about. I don't know how they would have been able to launder that much because to wash the money, you gotta exchange. Yeah, but I can't. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold on. 99 cents. They're not the yeah. So we did get some news out. I know at least two people who probably skipped popped in, popped out, is gonna email. You promised us news at 3 that you got news. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll I'll get some more news out. I don't know. Yeah, they'll live. They definitely will live, Jess. I don't know. You want some news about my white chocolate iced coffee? I had to remember what flavor I used. And no, it's not cat booty coffee. Not cat booty coffee. Mm. April said it can be purchased with cooter coin. Cooter coins are too highbrow for melanoma. Oh, my leg. Mm. Oh, yeah. I mean, Taz is $10 news. And you got it for free. All right. We are going to hold on. Okay. All right. Technically, we're out of time. I just got the radio. I guess I could give y'all some news. Oop. As long as I don't drop the iPad on myself. Still got one iPad that I need to repair. Okay, I'm going to say something that's going to sound cold-hearted, and I don't mean for it to sound cold-hearted, but why are they telling people to shelter in place in the midst of a war? Just like they're telling people, get out. Like, just grab a ticket anywhere. How? Y'all bombing. That means the airspace, you can't fly it. I don't know. Oh, Nazi light, Greg Bavino, is being investigated due to his remarks regarding a Jewish lawyer. I know people are saying alleged. That nigga said it. He said it. That you get that right, Dred. They're not very bright, but neither are my two cousins that decided to go over to Dubai. My one cousin's mother all over Facebook. Pray for them. They with the Lord. It's up to the Lord now. Because of the potential threat to terrorists. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, Greg Bavino said some disparaging things to a Jewish attorney. He's being investigated. I don't know what there is to investigate. I looked it up. He said it. He did it. I would play it for y'all, and I'm pretty sure everybody would get banned all over everything. It's pretty sure. Pretty sure. And before you go looking, let me warn you. It's not on the standard internet. Are you catching what I'm putting down? Y'all know how nosy I get about stuff. Uh so yeah, Greg Bavino got some problems. I never knew that Papa Smurf was secretly that angry. You know, ever since he couldn't keep up with his blue tan, he has not been the same. Dr. Nick is chatting with the audience in playful, accent filled men. What is with AI in its descriptions of me lately? For shits and giggles, I asked AI to describe my content. I put in my username on TikTok. AI said that I was a gym bro. AI said I was a man in the gym. I don't know if I was more offended by the in the gym part or the man part. I don't know. I think the in the gym part. I think that's what pissed me off. I think that's what hurt my feelings, the in the gym part. Cause I've been to the gym before. You know what they had a problem with? My snacks. That's got to be a form of abuse. Yeah. And I put in I put my username in TikTok, and I said TikTok username, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, she's a woman. Then they said that I do delightful get ready with me's. I don't think I've ever done a get ready with me. I've thought about it, but then I get distracted, and then voila, I'm dressed. And at that point, I'm at the point of making coffee, and I don't do anything spectacular with me making coffee, so I don't think y'all really want to watch that. Well, the other time I could think of is you might be interested in how I make sandwiches, because think about my brain here. Think about my brain and how extra that process is. Right, Infernal. I'm a gym bro. They said they scanned my profile, and that is. But yeah, I think I'm more offended that they said that I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym. So Trump's immigration. Oh, hold on, this little puzzle thing. Hold on, I think that's correct. Okay, there we go. Trump's immigration surges in Midwest cities have have caused a decrease in employment. Sandwiches like the bad kid said. Yeah, pretty much like the bad said, like the kid in Bad Santa. Yeah. Fun fact about the movie Bad Santa: when it was on DVD and it was like on rotation for a while, it wasn't even close to Christmas on like cable TV for a while. Me, two of my cousins, my one cousin's, might as well say her husband. They wasn't officially married, but they had been together so long, like through school, through everything, his husband. And then my other cousin's houseboy. We'll just say that. We every weekend would watch that movie multiple times. And every time they would crack a joke because my cousin's boyfriend, his brother would sometimes come and hang out. Well, most of the time come and hang out with us. Because he was like, at some point during the movie, she's going to get up and make a sandwich talking about me. And did. And did. Every single time. Now, in my defense, was it just a regular, like lunch meat sandwich with some cheese? No. Okay. It's me. Yes, you can. Can I take you some sandwiches? Yeah. Who's that? Grandma. She's spry. So yeah, and to this day, if Bad Santa comes on, I gotta watch it. Now I don't like the second, but Roger, you're home. Let me fix you some sandwiches. There was one day here I wanted a sandwich. That I got. Oh shoot, is Cal still in here? I don't know. I'm gonna have to text him when I get done here. I just realized I need some lettuce because I want a sandwich now. Shit, the package Nana sent. No, I'm still on there. Well, he's not because he just texted me. Yeah, because I need some lettuce for my sandwich. Yeah, because one day I had to order beefsteak tomatoes and red leaf lettuce. Outrage erupts as Trump administration abandons Americans trapped in Israel. That's where y'all wanted to go. See, power of suggestion. Yeah, that's what I should make an Italian cheeseburgers for me. Yes, definitely. You want a a Reuben is the one thing I've never had a Reuben. I've never had a Reuben, and I have a good friend who absolutely loves Reubens, and I've never had one. Never, ever, ever. Never. Okay. I'm going to check, dear. I see your message. Please get lettuce so you can see it. Hold on, you guys. Entertain yourselves for a second. I gotta go get a package. Give me hold it. Okay. First of all, I told you I was a little clumsy. Hey, heart. Whew. Okay, it's a little damp outside. Carry out hoagie, turkey, provolone, Russian dressing, coleslaw. You know what? I could do that. Nana said, hi, Harley. You just smelled it outside on me. You acting like I cheated and just went outside and was like playing without you. I didn't. I just had to step outside for a little bit. It is damp outside. It's like cold rain. Well, you had a good nap because you got eye booties. Come here, let me wipe your face off. Come here. Would you be still? Come on. Come. This how we both end up falling over. Be still. Let me wipe your face off. There you go. All right. Okay, we got packaging. What? No, it's believe that says my name. It's my package. I want to do the chicken Caesar salad sandwich, but I want to put a little bit of a spin on it. Hold on. What? Wait a minute. Did you just go get something to drink like I tuckered you out? Lord Jesus. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, ooh, cold. Hold on. Oh, okay. That's for chaos. Hey, little mom. No. Hey, Kate. Yeah, I noticed that this one's yours. What is mine? Okay, this one's yours. This one's mine. Okay. In my defense, it says my name on both of them. I'm sorry. Did you hear me when I said get lettuce? You hear everything else. Having good ears and stuff. Harley is a trip. Wait, hold on. Ooh. You're not got a regular spot to lay down behind me. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me scoot over. Shoot. Excuse me. My chair wasn't in the right spot. I was a little bit over in her neck of the woods. Ow. Oop. What? Ow, what? I did move over. I thought we was back on good terms. What? Yes, I was allowed to go out. Oh, now I know. Yes, I'm allowed to go outside. I am a grown up. Oh, you can't wait to tell on me when he get back, can't you? You gonna tell on me, ain't you? I'm a grown up. Don't side out me. I am allowed to go outside. And I did need a porch. Okay, that didn't sound very grown up like. But anywho, I am a grown up. I can go outside. Don't side out me. I am allowed to go outside. And yes, I am. Don't huff and puff. I'm allowed. You aren't allowed. You need permit. You are the child. You're the. This is not helping my case. The fact that I'm arguing with the dog. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm blind. There's never enough light. If ever there was a day that I needed this. Thank you, Nana J. It literally says, I hope you believe in yourself as much as I believe in you. You know, just gotta be a superpower. It's gotta be a superpower. It's gotta be. It's gotta be a superpower. Yeah, she tripping. She was act like I can't go outside. No. Okay. This type of book, it's this actually matches my church book. Ooh, wow. Did you? Oh, she's special. Oh, she brought it. I have a new handy dandy notebook. Thank you, Nana J. Yes, DJ, right on time. Now I have a keychain with an actual key on it. And I have another keychain with other stuff on it. I think we'll put this on the keychain with actual keychain. Nana J, your timing is second to none. And thank you. Whew. All right. I am going to end the show here. She's now standing guard. I'm allowed to live. He told this dog he was in charge one time. He has taken it way too seriously ever since then. We're going to have a talk 2.0. I know it's all in pink. Hold on, wait a second, y'all. I know y'all don't know this because you haven't seen it, but now I have a set that kind of matches this. This where? Okay, this is my church book. This is a pouch for pens. And then this is my calendar. Gotta coordinate. And for those that follow my literature series, and you already know, coordinate with my Kindle. Whew. She is in her tap dancing around because she can't wait for him to walk through the door so she can snitch. So thank you. But it's too much. All right. Well, thank you all. Thank you so much for sitting with me, laughing with me, crying with me, all of the things. Y'all are amazing. You're wonderful. And those that are new here, It doesn't normally go like this. It's usually a little bit different. So. Never proclaim to be perfect. Just human. Y'all about to see this pin in a whole bunch of videos. Wait, can I attach my mic to this? I can't. So I got a new book, and I got a new gay unicorn to match my gay unicorn pin. Before y'all get offended, gay. So I got a gay unicorn. And my gay unicorn does match my unicorn pin. So it's about to go down. And for those subscribed on Substack, I am currently working on finding my mouse. Black politics, a history of Black people in politics in the United States. Yes, Tristina, that's pretty much what it looks like. So yeah, and the factions of the GOP is completed. I completed it with the mugwumps. And before a Native American person comes from my head, I do know the proper spelling and the word in the proper language. That is not the word nor the spelling that they used. Okay? Okay. And I do take note of that, and I do add some additional history in regarding that. Okay? Okay. I didn't name them. I'm just telling the history of them. Okay. Okay. All right. You know what? I might make some cookies with these Reese's, with some of the Reese's Pieces. Reese's. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I love you all. Once again, thank you. A casual chat about talking to pets. Share your pet story. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to jump over here and make some more coffee because tonight I do have class and I skipped the past 2 weeks. Shh. Don't tell my daddy. Last week he thought that I was in class. So we're not going to tell him I wasn't. 2 weeks of missed Hebrew. Never hurt nobody. Except for the Israelites. I do get that part. But, right. If I try to say it the proper way, it comes out Reese's Pieces. I don't. But thank you. And see you later.
You're listening to GCPR, the heartbeat of the World Wide Web. From the morning commute to the late night grind, we're right there with you. But we're more than just music and news. We're a platform for the voices that make this community move. Does your business have a story to tell? Because we have the ears you want to reach. From live remotes at your front door to digital campaigns that follow our listeners wherever they go, GCPR Radio connects you to the people who matter most, your neighbors. Let's grow together. Visit us at gcpr.live/advertise-with-us.html. And let's get your brand on the airwaves today. GCPR, where every voice matters.